Hello everyone, back for some more Daily B. It's my first time doing a later night stream other than GTWS in a while. So we're going to continue with the McLaren. It's another decent event for the McLaren. It's decent enough here. Hello FGR Kevin, thank you for joining. Don't know if I've seen you here before. You might have been in another stream, but probably didn't see it because I'm not very good at looking at the message. Thanks for joining. Hello Flash and Ian, thanks for joining too. Let's do a bit of practice. I was on this morning, did a little bit of time trial to be improved by over a 10th. We're on 8th place at the moment. Pretty decent for this car, I guess. Can be a little bit higher. Might get there eventually. What the hell, this pedal's got even worse. There we go. We're gonna have to oil that pedal or something. We have to figure out where it starts squeaking. Sounds like Budgie. I guess it kinda does. I'm not sure what it sounds like on the stream. I have lithium grease somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's probably in my kit of a tuning kit, a spare parts kit I have for all my racing stuff. Yeah, I think I have like 2 of those. I have one somewhere anyways. No, I'm only going to be doing the Group 3 events for the season, Flash. Just going to keep using the McLaren GT3 till I guess mostly the McLaren GT3 till Japan. Glitched curves there. Yeah, for me there's like no point using anything else at the moment. Just get really good at this car until we're done with it. Probably start using Group 4 again because I think it might be getting more popular maybe for the next year's qualification. Oh no, that's the... something to do with our shower, I don't know. That always happens. I should stop like in a minute or two. Forever. The shower will fix itself, hopefully in like a minute or two. Yeah, I was just thinking, Jason, normally you're always in the morning streams, so welcome in and thanks for joining this early. Hopefully we can get this corner right in the race. This is a difficult corner. It's really difficult to get that one right. Whoa, this is it's Tuesday and the lobbies look kind of dead for a Tuesday evening. Already got someone saying hello. Who else we got here? Granny's Tuna at 4. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Let's see if we can win this race. This car is terrible. It's not terrible, it's really, really bad off the start. There's no acceleration. Anyone who watched the stream yesterday, or if they saw me doing this even a few months ago, when you start with this car, you're basically just asking to get overtaken straight away. And the shower stopped, so now we have no more weird eerie noise going on in the background, which is a weird function and a weird thing in my house. I don't know why we haven't fixed that yet. This car is getting gapped straight away. Seems like everything's squeaking and everything's broken today. Even the brake pedal is starting to get a little bit worn. Oh my god. Hello, Richie. Some questionable lines to start. Have to improve that. Might have to defend. This Viper is a little bit too quick compared to my car. A little bit slow. Holy crap, we went really wide there. That was right on the limit. Nearly got a penalty for that. So we hit the apex this time. I think we could have got a little bit more speed on our exit. We were just a little bit slow. Make sure we don't really touch the white line too much. That's kind of where the grip kind of runs out. This lap's a little bit better. We kind of gapped him a little bit. Okay, a little bit better on the exit as well. Getting right on that curb. Better than the last few times. Been a little bit closer to the top of the curb, but Still got the rotation. Decent exit. Maybe just the entrance was a little bit slow. Kind of had to straighten the car up a little bit. Kind of like or leave off the brakes a little bit late. If I braked a little bit earlier, or not late, or not earlier, but later, we could have worked better getting around the apex. Oh, don't touch the grass. Casual good job going around. Probably someone did something wrong. As long as we don't go outside these curves, we should be fine. The white lines aren't too important on this track. If we could get like that line, it'd be a lot better. Get really close, we have a lot of space to work with once we get that close to the curb on the outside. We just need to work on the acceleration and not sliding too much on the exit. Nice. A little bit safe there. Could have tried risking it a bit more. Still a decent lap. We'll see if this will be a personal best. We'll go really narrow to the line just to minimize the, I guess, the distance to the line. Yes, 0.8, it's not too bad. Okay, so it's the first 47. I've never dipped into the 47 this week, so it's the first one. Pretty decent for the first race, I guess. I think I've done a few 848. Between 0 and 1, I think. I think I might have done like a higher 48 then as well. It's not too bad because normally in this type of race you get like the Viper really on your tail because they have the custom slipstream still, which is annoying because it just makes the slipstream really overpowered. I didn't let them get close enough to me, so that worked quite well for me. I don't have a controller, so I can't go back through the messages. I'm not sure, someone sent me a message about GTWS. Oh well. The aftermath sometimes in the comments are quite funny. What are you doing? Just but as a general question. Oh my god, this is a feature I did not know about. Richie, how did you get so knowledgeable about this game, man? Where the hell do people find out about these things? That's ridiculous. Cup of tea is nearly gone. We're gonna have to get another one soon. Yeah, one thing I know about being in the pack, especially from this guy's opinion, it gets quite messy. See, when you're at the front and you can maintain it, it's easy because you don't have to deal with other people. Once you like sit back or go from the back, it gets messy. I do a few races from the back, but the problem is this race is too short, and my designated car isn't quick enough to go like the whole way in 6 laps. So I think the plan, we might get on tomorrow, depends if I get enough sleep. Get on tomorrow morning again for like a little stream. But looking at this, it doesn't look very hopeful, because I thought the lobbies would be a little bit better in terms of pace wise. Because normally if I'm like in a battle with a Viper, the Viper should be theoretically a lot quicker than my car. If my car is good enough, I mean, we'll manage to get 8 with this car. I think we can do like a 26.0, maybe somewhere in the zeros. But like, I know these guys at the front can definitely do like a 0.8 if they really went for it. Yeah, Richie and Ian, I'm just kind of looking for something different. This game, they never seem to do anything different with the races. They never use like other tracks, like it's like Alsace Village. I don't think I've ever seen that being used in a daily race. This is a nice time in the Ford GT. I think I've seen this guy before. I think this guy only uses this car, or it's, if he can, will only use this car. It's quite a good time. The Ford GT is basically just a McLaren. What the hell has just happened? Okay. I managed to break the game. I don't know how I did that. I don't know, man. I just seem to come on here and just break the game. I don't know. Like 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, I was doing something like that and the game just completely logged off and I had to cancel the stream because the lobbies and the servers went down. Yeah, if we can get on Friday and do some fun stuff, then yeah, hopefully we'll do something like that. Let's see, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the Ford GT is just basically the same as the McLaren, but just with the less downforce on it. The Ford GT is just a little bit quicker, I think. And since this is kind of like, it feels like it has less downforce, it's not as good at the corners, but it's still really quick, which is good for this track. But everywhere else, the McLaren is pretty much better, because it's just better in the corners. This is like the 24-hour Le Mans car. It's basically, it just feels like that. It just feels like the only place it should be at for that setup. It just feels really stiff, and it's perfect for that type of track. Yeah, we could do stuff like that, Ian. We could do something like that. Is there anyone else using the 650S? I always just like to look, just to see if I can compare. I don't see anybody. Someone explain what CTC All-Stars is. I just haven't really been looking in chat, because I'm lazy for some reason. Bro, there's no 650S. Oh, here it is. $126.6. What did I do? 126.1. Okay. So about 5/10 difference. A minute and a half lap. That's still pretty close. Still, it's a lot down though compared to the Viper. I don't know, will I do that? I don't know if I got an invite or if I don't know like how you qualify for that. Sure, if I didn't enter it, it's no harm anyways, because I think I have enough things to be doing. We've seen enough when I start preparing for December. I go away for the last event this year of the World Series. It's going to be in this car though, so since I'm not in the Nations Cup, I only have to focus on this car, which is quite easy. Hopefully they add the newer version of this car. I'm sick of seeing this car and the BMW M6. Those two cars are a bit old and you get sick of seeing them. So has anyone from our group entered the CTC All-Stars? Did Ian enter it? He seems to... I don't know if they invite people or do you just sign up for it? Okay, it's the same lobby basically. This is not good for entertainment values. We got Carry WRX. I've raced against him a few times. He's pretty good. I don't think he'll make it to the top though. Okay, Richie, I'll ask him. We might have to cut this stream short if we're not going to get any entertainment value on this. Thanks, Richie. Dolsky, thank you for joining. Yeah, I saw you on the board. Good luck, man. Got a wide angle, which is fine, but we just to make sure we cut across, or can brake a little bit earlier to meet that curb. A little bit of wheel spin, not an excessive amount. Should still be fine. McLaren 5th gear is the only thing saving us on this straight. Ooh, that was a bit slow. Hopefully we don't get a penalty. Oh, I knew it. Let's try overtake him. This will make it a bit more interesting. Although he's ridiculously quick on the straight with that car. Oh, can't quite see in front of him. Might have to make a move in the middle sector if it doesn't go to plan. This is good because at least we'll have a bit of slipstream here. So we just got so close to him. It's like having a mini DRS. Around the outside. Not too much inside that white line. There's like no grip in there. Don't pick up a penalty again. That can be dodgy. Okay, we got away with it. A little bit of a slide. At least got us the rotation. Still would have been a little bit subpar on the exit. Oh my god, I think we messed up again. Yeah, we got a 1 second penalty this time. We're further ahead this time, hopefully won't be as bad. It's only going to be like one place we can overtake him. We're too far back. That was a good race. We just need to not pick up penalties next time. But yeah, decent enough pace, bar that. Damn, lose a lot of driver rating for getting second. How do I say this? Ober LIX. Thank you for joining. Thanks for the support, man. I'd rather not. It's basically impossible to win from the back. All you do is just get it's just too short. There's not enough time to overtake people. Yeah, but he started P10 though. It's still a lot further up than 16th. Plus I have to end the whole stream. It just becomes way too much effort. Can we... Not in this car anyway. This car wouldn't be able to overtake unless you were in the corners. Let's do some time trial while we're waiting. Oh, I always use +5. +5 is the best. Seems to be the best for all the cars at the moment. Since they changed the physics and made it more stiff, you kind of just need to use +5. No fuel in the time trial, so you have a lot more power. It's a lot harder to control this car. Just need to work a little bit on sector 2 and 1. Still not a great corner, but it'll do. Messed that one up a little bit. So we'll do this once more before the next race. Oof, still missing that corner. Bro had to stop his movie. You can't do two things at once. Yeah, I know, sometimes doing two things at once just makes both of them worse. Alright, let's just not pick up penalties and lose. Oh, we got max power here instead. Let's see if we can get to the front. What the hell? Let me put this in. There we go. Bye Richie, I'll see you. Okay, welcome back Richie, I guess that is. Right, not too bad of a start. We might have started with a bigger gap than last time. So that's not terrible. Let's just keep up the pace. That was extremely close. We nearly got another penalty. I thought if we dipped one of the wheels on the out of the edge of the curb, we might have got one. All you need is one tire to be outside. decent start. Could have got a little bit more of that last corner. Just had to recheck my angles. Not the worst, could have got a little bit closer to the curb, but it's fine. Okay, pulled out a bit of a gap. Either he got a penalty or he made a mistake. Don't think it was that big. Not too bad. Oh, don't touch the wall. Hello, Mirza. Thank you very much for joining. All these new people, very good to see. Never seen so many new people in one day before. Or at least it's equal to another day. Lots of new people, which is good. That curb helped us a little bit, but I think we exited a bit slow. Could have been a little bit quicker, because we weren't struggling to get to the edge of the outside curb. That's how you know you're doing it well. If it's too easy to stay within the limits, then you're going too slow. Well, that's great, Richie. I appreciate them joining. That was a little bit scruffy. What the hell? That's a penalty. That was the biggest cut I've ever seen. Oh my god, I thought we were gonna get it. Okay, I guess we have to do it the next lap. This track is so easy to get penalties because all you're gonna do is push, and these lines are so... With this car, it's so easy to just go over them. This is a very understeery car. Went a bit wide there. Nice exit. See, that corner is difficult because you want to get on the... you want to accelerate quite early. But if you do it too early, then you have a good chance of, I guess, losing too much grip and then kind of sliding. You're watching the new Leo DiCaprio movie? I like Leo DiCaprio. He seems to be a good actor whenever I see him on any movie. nice and easy for the last lap. Just not get a penalty this time again. Hopefully we stayed in the lines. Had to lift a little bit there, so we sacrificed a little bit of time. So that's win 2 out of 3. Only got 1 penalty instead of 2 this time. Let's get back to getting 0. Thank you, Richie. Fair enough. It's Richie. I guess it's difficult to pick your favorite person to watch, I guess. It's either me or him. You're gonna have to pick one. You have to turn off one. But I feel like the person you're gonna be turning off is me, so I'm gonna retract my statement. Oh yeah, Richie has actually met me. He hasn't met Leo, so that's 1-0 me. Look. Okay, let's just leave that. Hello Grey Rock, thanks for joining. You're back again. I appreciate your loyalty. I need to get this time up. This time can be better. But 6 minutes a break of 6 minutes between races really isn't long enough to do that. You'd have to get quite lucky. Yeah, you are quite loyal. You've been here for like so long. It's probably only Richie, maybe Ian, that's been longer. Let's use Moreno's time. That's good, right, Grey Rock? All the practice is important. As much as you can. If you can practice as much as you can for the CTC, I'm sure you'll do good. Alright, hello Shenanigans. Yeah, so the problem with the McLaren, I think I saw you using the McLaren too. It just is really bad at the start and out of every corner. It's great in the corners, but that's pretty much it. So if you work hard enough, you'll win, Grey Rock. let's just watch the Viper and watch it like take off. Now this is like one of the best drivers in the game doing it, so oh whoops, we're gonna have to try that again. Yeah, once December comes, I'm going to have to change it. The McLaren, it's good, but I need to expand my palette. I mean, I've only been using this car mostly, except for the Super Formula for one of the events I was doing in Spain. Not really anything else. I haven't been using anything else really, bar like the Ford GT and the Viper the odd time, and other Dream Team Racing events. So yeah, so let's just keep an eye on the Viper. Coming down here is fine. Oh my god. We can just stop driving so crap and actually look at what we're supposed to be looking at. Can't get a good representation if I don't complete the corner properly. So watch the Viper. Out of this corner, it just like disappears. Just has way better acceleration than our car does. And then this next corner is even worse. Just disappears in third gear. We just don't exist. That's why you have to get all the first sector and the second sector correct, because you have to make sure you just don't lose enough in the final sector. Yeah, definitely don't trust me on that line, because that one's a penalty if I've ever seen it. Let's go back to chat. Next year, I could try the new Ferrari, although I think a lot of people might try that car. But then again, if you can do enough in the Ferrari and no one else has used it, you may have a good chance, because obviously no one has got it down yet. So if everyone starts not knowing the car and everyone gets to know it, but if you can just dedicate a lot of time to it, or more than anyone else, you have a good chance of learning the car. Like other cars like the BRZ and the M6, like there's too many pro guys who just know that car inside out. Like I'd say at the moment, like I'm one of the people who know the McLaren 650S inside out pretty well. So even if someone else comes in and just tries it, it's going to be quite difficult for them to reach my pace quite easily. Same if I go to like the BRZ or the M6, there's too many other people who know that car more than I do. It's also a bit of fortune as well though, because I mean if no one with the quality of me, let's say, picks, let's say, the Citroen next year, and you decide the Citroen's good this year, or sorry, for next year, then like if you just play your cards right, you have a good chance of making the next World Series. But then you could pick that car assuming no one will pick it and everyone picks it, and then your chances are a lot closer to zero. So yeah, it is a little bit of fortune, but if it does come down to getting unlucky, you're just going to have to know it more than anyone else. Oh, he's bumped me. I will take the bump. Thank you very much, sir. The steering wheel feels a little bit heavy. Sometimes pausing it can fix it. I think that might do the trick. So sometimes going between time trial and the race can be tricky because the car is quite different in race, in its race form. It's a lot heavier. It's easier to drive though as well. Not too bad. Okay, we're just trying too hard because we just got a penalty there. I think we need to switch our focus from doing extremely fast laps to just doing laps. Not really bothering too much about being the quickest by a mile on the track. If we can just do a good sector 1 and 2, the penalty should be enough to still keep us ahead. Pretty good section of corners. think we're just going a little bit early in that corner. Had to lift a little bit as well on that attempt.
Oh my god, everyone's right there. It's a massive battle there. Unfortunately, anyone in that battle who's not in a Viper is going to be in trouble. Little slide isn't too bad, just don't overdo it. A little bit more cautious there, that's fine. About 4/10 up, not too bad. Ooh, bad exit. Too much sliding. Could be a bit better if we just didn't have that slide. It's a decent enough corner. Good start, we just hit the wall unfortunately. That could be a penalty. Oh, that was very close. Really close. That might be a penalty as well. We're getting really close to these edges. Seems to be the master at not getting penalties at the moment for whatever reason. Little lift is fine. That's an extremely good lap from Masked Ranger. A slipstream lap, but still really good. Looks like a good lap from ourselves. We'll go take the short route because it's the last lap.
Yay, 0.7. I think we might have got the fastest lap. I've never got a 0.7 in the race. To an 8:47. Is that the best time I've ever done that, or is 8:46? I think 8:47 is the best I've done. That's odd though, because I got a penalty in that. How the hell did I end up getting a better time even with a penalty? That normally doesn't happen. It must have been 46 as the best, because normally when you get a half second, that's like normally nearly a second worth of penalty. Doesn't really matter finishing time anyways. A good finishing time's a good finishing time. Oh yes, we did get the fastest lap. That's a surprise because normally anyone who has slipstreams should get the fastest lap, but I guess we just drove really well in that last lap. Yeah, I looked at race A. Race A looks like a nightmare. Looks like some fun cars. The only problem with this type of stuff is the turn one. Turn one, where you can see where the red dot is going now, all the way down that straight into that like right-hander. It's crazy. We'll do, I want to try going into turn one. If I can make a good attempt at this corner, I'm only going to do the, I'm going to go back to the McLaren, but if I make turn one, a decent turn one, without like massively braking early, everyone has to like. Now I've never done this, so if I can brake and make the corner, everyone has to like. So doing about 230 miles per hour. Oh my god, you can do brake balance on this? You mad? I think about here. No, 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 no. Oh, damn it. I was close. No, everyone's gonna have to unlike because I didn't do it. No. I thought I could have got it at that time. Oh, Richie's done this one. Okay, so what am I saying? Okay, 147. Richie, 154. There's some explaining to be done here. Like 7 seconds slower. Who is this? It's only what's his name? Igor Fraga. Like, come on, Richie. Alright, let's go back to Daily B and just do a race. The last race. Because I don't want to get killed in this. Oh, fair enough. Let's go back and be boring and do this one again. Which race are you talking about, Jason? Is it the Daily A that gives bonus rewards? Or is it just some event that gives you a load of money? I'll see Grey Rock. Potentially not, because normally I get 8 hours of sleep. That's kind of like my go-to. And I probably need to get off and get some food after this race. And then go to sleep. So normally like 8, I'll be like probably in bed at like 12. That's like 8 AM. And I normally go to work at like 8:30. So, plus I don't know if anyone is going to really want to be watching this really early in the morning. I'm even bored of this. This is so boring. But to be fair, I guess you know how it is. It's the job. It's not about the entertainment as well. If we can entertain, we'll entertain, but well, yes, Jason, you're the exception. You're doing very good. Oh yeah, and see you, Grey Rock. Thanks for joining. I nearly forgot about that. Shouldn't be forgetting about that. Tokyo and Le Mans are grinding tracks. Yeah, especially Le Mans, yeah. I think there are some events in this game that do give you a lot of extra money in the World Circuit. Thank you, Jason. Oh, I think I've seen that race here, Richie. I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, maybe I can be a boring commentator, but at least we're giving some good racing most of the time. Most of the time that we don't give ourselves penalties. Yeah, I've seen that race, I think with the R33, I think. I think what people do is they kind of tune it up, but not too much, so it just doesn't destroy you on fuel, and they just go 2 laps. I think I saw someone do a tutorial on that. I think what they did is they had a R33, and what they did was, for one of the events they kind of ran it really hard and was just winning all the events. I think for the Le Mans one they kind of detuned it just so it would be better on the fuel, and it seemed to work just as good, if not better. I'm really excited for the new Spec 3 to come out, and as well as the DLC. Even if it costs a little bit of money, I don't mind. I guess it depends on how much it is though as well. If it's like 40-50 euro, which I don't think it'll be, I'm just trying to think of like the worst scenario, then that's bad. If it's like anywhere between, or anywhere from like $9.99 to like $19.99, I think that's kind of like a win. Then obviously anything less, that's extremely good. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of PD, how much of the market am I gonna anger? Price wise, See, whenever I think of DLCs, normally I think of like kind of a decent chunk of money. They could do like $4.99, but then I'd be like, why would they put the DLC out in the first place? They could do like $9.99, and then it's like kind of still the same thing. Yeah, Sony. Yeah. So I don't really mind. Any content is good. Any content is better than nothing. Because a lot of people like. For me, probably it's not amazing because especially like with the even Sophie AI. When you get to like this level, it's like you can go into any race and you still win it. But like for a lot of people who just play as a casual, definitely any new content's good because at least you'll have a lot more enjoyment if you're not, let's say, the best on the game. I think it'll be anywhere between 10 and 20, so I'd say like probably like $14.99 or $19.99, one of those two. For like 50 events, like that's actually still not too bad. I'll buy it all. I might even review it if I get time. After the World Series, I'll just review it. I'll just buy it and review it. I'll make a video on the channel. I'll just review everything. I need to also do a review of my last GTWS event as well. He braked really late and I broke earlier. Some good battling. The only battle going on here between me and my physical form is with this pedal. Let's get a lot closer, so we'll see what he'll be able to do. Yeah, we can do a lot on the DTR channel. Oh my god, oh my god. What the hell? I should probably move the chat from the bottom right, because I completely blocked out my map. I couldn't see anything until the chat disappeared. Oh my god, the whole lobby's died. The whole lobby has literally crashed. Oh my god. Everyone has like brown ping. Let's get him. Well, he did and he didn't. I mean, he technically missed it, but the game didn't do him any favors. Alright, let's try win this race. Bro, holy speed. Look how quick they are even though I'm in the slipstream. Oh. Unintentional bumps. I need to remember sometimes in these type of lobbies it's harder to predict what they're going to do, because normally I'm so used to racing people who are always on the limit, so you can kind of afford to, I guess, brake a little bit later. We need to make a move here soon. Outside's not going to work there. Oh my god. So hard to predict what they're going to do, because if they make a mistake, they really kind of make a mistake. They get quite slow. Well, at least we're a 10th up, that's good. Let's see who goes into these corners flying and who doesn't. We need someone to make a mistake. We need these people to start dive bombing. We're not going to be able to make it. There's nowhere to overtake because he is slipstream. Okay, ping. What the hell? We just pulled over. Must have either made a mistake or the lag. It's been really laggy this lobby, I don't know what's going on. Don't track me out, nice. We got a position. Oh no, I might have got a penalty, are you serious? Okay, no, we're fine. Bro, everyone's going over the track limit line, but I can't see who's cheating and who's not. Because the ping is so bad. Everyone's kind of laggy. I'll take that. I mean, as long as I can kind of be alongside him at the exit, because then at least, if I'm behind him at the exit, then I'm going to lose at least a car length. Ooh, he shouldn't have went side by side. What are you doing, buddy? Bro, cut across my bumper. Oh my god. What the hell? It's a nightmare. I don't think I can win from here. There's just not enough, this car just doesn't have the speed I need. Yeah, this car is too slow. That was a good race. That sucks because it takes us like 3 laps to overtake one Viper because you just have to wait for them to make a mistake. If we had like someone on my level and they were in the Viper, we'd just be never ever catching them. We would have lost from like the first lap. I always forget that like whenever I'm racing I think you're like equal, but you're just not equal at all. Like, you're just racing against a car that is like superior in pretty much everything that's actually important. Like the straights, because there's so many straights on this. Yeah, we're not really losing much DR from this. Very, very little. Who beat us? Oh yeah. I don't know what we did. We're gonna have to look at that. The problem is I could have done something wrong, but it's really difficult to do anything when you're kind of racing out of your class. Oh, I didn't even save it. I'm just gonna have to read, go back in the... I'm just gonna have to look at this through the screenshots and stuff. Let me look at it and I'll see what I can see. Let me just check it out. Let me keep checking. Come on, hurry up. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, he just didn't see. I don't know if you can see my replays, but no. It just, both of us touched bumpers. It's just because I went up the inside and he kind of came across the front of my car. But then at the same time, I could have been closer to the inside line, but then again, if I go any closer, then I'm probably going to hit him anyways. So if you get so close, you're going to have to turn really tight as soon as the corner starts turning, and that's nearly impossible with those kind of speeds. Yeah, Master Ranger, that was a pretty good race. What's it? I think the French driver on the first lap, he did a really good dive bomb and I cut across him, which was my fault. That was annoying, because that actually kind of made my race a little bit more difficult. Yeah, because the annoying thing was, I have my chat pulled up in the bottom right, and that's where the radar is, and I just can't see anything past it, so maybe I'll change that for the next race, but that was some really bad timing. Yeah, see, I couldn't get past the Vipers as well, because the Vipers are just way better than my car, so it's like, whenever I got onto the straight, I'm literally just like using the slipstream to hang on. Yeah, no problem, Max Stranger. D-Force is quite a good race to have a lot of all-inclusive type racing. You can kind of get any level and kind of put them all together. Even if I go in the Viper, which is a little bit quicker, it'll still be quite difficult because once you're in the slipstream, it's very hard to get out. I've spent a lot of time in this car, so I kind of do it every day. It's nearly like a second job, so that's the only reason I got so quick in this car. I'm doing it for a good few years, so that's where that came from. But yeah, maybe need to work a little bit on my traffic management, just make sure anything can happen. Hello DCR GT, thanks for joining. You've caught me at the end of the stream, unfortunately. I'm going to be logging off now, but thank you very much for coming in. So I'm going to see everyone tomorrow. Oh, actually, what time is it? Actually, what day is it? Okay, so it's Tuesday. We won't do any morning stream tomorrow, we'll do the evening stream. So after the GTWS ends, we'll hop on and do some time trial. Yeah, no, not great timing. But it could be worse. You could have tried to log on to the stream and it just would have timed out and ended. So at least you made it in, which is something to be proud of. Because I've been here a lot of times in other people's streams, and as I go to click on it, it says, "Oh, the stream's ended," which is really, really bad. Oh, let's take a look at that. So for tomorrow's race, first one's at 5, the last one's at 9. So as soon as the 9 o'clock timer ends, we can come on and do the next one, which is Red Bull Ring, and the McLaren is like terrible here. Not the worst, but not the best. We'll be able to do something, I guess. It's not the worst track, it's just the McLaren is like really bad acceleration, and that's pretty much what this track is in the first sector. So yeah, I'll see everyone probably like around 9 o'clock tomorrow, 9 PM, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for joining.